These are the top 10 most educated presidents in the whole of Africa. But Naija, una president, they go school, sha. Giant of Africa. The top one on this analysis will shock you. I know some people will disagree with me, but let me hear your opinion on the comment section.
Welcome to On Age App. On today's countdown, we will be talking about the top 10 most educated presidents in Africa. But before we start, how many countries are in the African continent? Tell us your answer in the comment section below. And hey, don't forget to subscribe to this channel for more interesting videos. Number 10. President Hage Geingob of Namibia. Hage Geingob is the president of Namibia. He took power in 2015, after serving in different leadership positions. In 1972, Geingob was appointed to the United Nations Secretariat as Political Affairs Officer, a position he held until 1975, when he was appointed Director of the United Nations Institute for Namibia. In November 2014, Geingob was elected President of Namibia by an overwhelming margin. Hage Gottfried Geingob, born the 3rd of August 1941, is the 10th most educated African president. He is the 3rd and current president of Namibia. He has been in office since the 21st of March 2015. President Geingob received his early education at Ottawa in Southwest Africa, under the Bantu education system. Subsequently, he took up a teaching position at a primary school in central Namibia, but soon discovered that his thirst for knowledge was unlikely to be quenched in Namibia. In 1964, Geingob left for the United States to study at Temple University in Philadelphia, where he was granted a scholarship. He obtained a bachelor degree from Fordham University in New York City, and a master's degree in international relations from the New School in New York. Number 9. President George Weah of Liberia. George Manneh Oppong-Weah, born the 1st of October 1966, is a Liberian politician and former professional footballer, currently serving as the 25th president of Liberia. He has been in office since 2018. Prior to his election to the presidency, he served his country as a senator. Did you know that President George was a footballer? During his football career, he played as a striker. His 18-year professional football career ended in 2003. He played in the Premier League and UEFA Champions League. Widely regarded as one of the greatest African players of all time, in 1995, he was named 5th World Player of the Year, and won the Ballon d'Or, becoming the only African player to win the award. President George Weah is the 9th most educated president in Africa. Some of his notable academic qualifications include a BA in Sports Management from Parkwood University, a degree in Business Administration, and a master's degree in Management from Kellis Graduate School of Management. Number 8. President Faure Assozima of Togo. Faure Assozima, born the 6th of June 1966, became the president of Togo on the 24th of April 2005. He grabbed power following his father's death, who had already ruled the country for about 38 years. Before assuming the presidency, he was the country's Minister of Equipment, Mines, Posts and Telecommunications. President Faure received his secondary education in Lomé, before studying in Paris, where he received a degree in Financial Business Management. He subsequently obtained a Master in Business Administration from the George Washington University in the United States. The current president of Togo is the 8th most educated African president. Some of his notable academic qualifications include a bachelor's degree in financial management, and a master's degree in business administration. Number 7. President Ibrahim Boubacar Keïta of Mali, popularly known as IBK. Ibrahim Keïta, born the 29th of January 1945, has been ruling Mali since 2013. His administration focuses on one key goal, and that is to eliminate corruption entirely from the country. Previously, he was Prime Minister of Mali from 1994 to 2000, and President of the National Assembly of Mali from 2002 to 2007. He studied at the University of Dhaka and the University of Paris. President Ibrahim also has a master's degree in history. After his studies, he was a researcher and taught courses on Third World politics at the University of Paris. In 1986, he became a technical consultant for the European Development Fund, putting together the first small-scale development program for the European Union's aid activities in Mali. President Ibrahim is the 7th most educated African president. He has 3 degrees in political international relations, history, and political science. President Ibrahim also has a master's degree in history. Number 6. President Amina Gurib of Mauritius. Amina Gurib, born the 17th of October 1959, has been ruling Mauritius since 2015. The biodiversity scientist is the 3rd woman to serve as the president of the country, but the 1st woman to be elected into the office. President Amina is the 6th most educated president in Africa. She was born in the village of Suriname and grew up in Plain Magny, and completed her studies at the primary school in St. Patrice. She graduated from the University of Surrey in 1983 with a BSc degree in chemistry. After obtaining her PhD degree, she returned home in 1987 and worked at the University of Mauritius. She was a professor with a personal chair in organic chemistry at the University of Mauritius, where she served successively as Dean of the Faculty of Science. Some of her academic qualifications include a Bachelor of Science degree from the University of Surrey, and a PhD in organic chemistry from Exeter University in England. Number 5. President Mulatu Teshome of Ethiopia. Mulatu Teshome, born 1957. He has been in power since 2013. He served in different leadership positions before finally becoming the president of the country through a parliamentary vote. President Mulatu was born in the town of Ajo, in Welaga province. He was educated in China, receiving his bachelor's degree in philosophy of political economy and doctorate in international law at Peking University. He received his Master of Arts in Law and Diplomacy from the Fletcher School of Law and Diplomacy at Tufts University in 1990. In the mid-1990s, he was Deputy Minister of Economic Development and Cooperation. He was also appointed Minister of Agriculture in 2001. Mulatu was Speaker of the House of Federation from 2002 to 2005, and served as Ethiopia's ambassador to China, Japan, Turkey, and Azerbaijan. President Mulatu is the 5th most educated African president. Some of his academic qualifications include a bachelor's degree in philosophy, a Master of Arts in Law and Diplomacy, and a doctorate degree in international law. Number 4. President Alassane of Ivory Coast. Alassane, born the 1st of January 1942, has been at Ivory Coast's helm of leadership since 2010. His academic qualifications and experiences in financial institutions seem to have given him the best chance to succeed in his presidential bid. An economist by profession, he worked for the International Monetary Fund and the Central Bank of West African States. He received a Bachelor of Science degree in 1965 from the Drexel Institute of Technology, which is now called Drexel University, in Philadelphia. President Alassane then obtained both his master's degree in economics in 1967 and a PhD in economics in 1972. President Alassane has a reputation as a hard worker, keen on transparency and good governance. Some of his notable academic qualifications include a Bachelor of Science degree, a master's degree, and a PhD in economics from the University of Pennsylvania. Number 3. President Peter Mutharika of Malawi. Arthur Peter Mutharika, born the 18th of July 1940, is the incumbent president of the Republic of Malawi. He is currently serving his second and last term as president. Mutharika is the most educated head of state Malawi has ever had. President Mutharika was an educator and lawyer before he became president of Malawi. Mutharika has worked globally in the field of international justice. He is an expert on international economic law, international law, and comparative constitutional law. He has held positions as Minister of Justice, and later as Minister for Education, Science and Technology. Mutharika also served as Minister of Foreign Affairs from 2011 to 2012. President Mutharika is the 3rd most educated African president. He received his law degree from the University of London in 1965. He then received his PhD degree from Yale University. As a professor, he has taught at University of Dar es Salaam in Tanzania, Haile Selassie University in Ethiopia, Rutgers University in the USA, and he also lectured for 37 years at the Washington University. Number 2. King Mohammed VI of Morocco. Mohammed VI, born the 21st of August 1963, is the King of Morocco. He ascended to the throne on the 23rd of July 1999, upon the death of his father. King Mohammed completed his first primary and secondary studies at College Royal, and attained his baccalaureate in 1981, before gaining a bachelor's degree in law at the Mohammed V University. He has also frequented the Imperial College and University of Rabat. In 1987, King Mohammed obtained his first certificate d'études supérieures in political sciences, and in July 1988, he obtained a diplôme d'études approfondies in public law. Mohammed obtained his PhD in law with distinction on the 29th of October 1993 from the French University of Nice Sophia Antipolis. Some of his notable academic qualifications include a bachelor's degree and a PhD in law. Did you know that King Mohammed speaks Arabic, Berber, English, French, and Spanish? How many languages can your president speak? Number 1. President John Pombe of Tanzania, born the 29th of October 1959, is a Tanzanian politician and the President of Tanzania. He has been in office since 2015. First elected as a Member of Parliament in 1995, he served in the Cabinet of Tanzania as Deputy Minister of Works, Minister of Lands and Human Settlement, and as Minister of Livestock and Fisheries. John Joseph Magufuli started his education at the Chato Primary School from 1967 to 1974. John earned his Bachelor of Science in Education degree majoring in chemistry and mathematics. He also earned his master's and doctorate degrees in chemistry from the University of Dar es Salaam. President John is the most educated president in Africa. answer. He is a former school teacher, known as the Tanzanian bulldozer. Some of his notable academic qualifications include a BSc, a master's degree, and a doctorate degree in chemistry, from the University of Dar es Salaam.